Hello, hello, peoples! From the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Germany and Czech Republic, не входящих в русские. Гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны, индийско-китайские страны и остальные страны, где живут черножопые суки, подонки, их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Русские гетто, Холокост, геноцид стран — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария и захваченная ими Прибалтика, где русские подонки и суки, и черножопые суки и подонки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями устроили геноцид мне, пытая аппаратурой и мент-контроль над аппаратурой и применяя все формы принуждения, насилия, террора, рабства, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая мне осуществить мою эмиграцию, въезд в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Францию, Чехию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой и принуждая находиться среди подонков и, сука, их пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей. Hello, hello, people, slide us from the Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany and Czech Republic. Hello, hello, Joy. Hello, hello, Joy. And London, and Angela, and John. And Kirsten, New York. And those people, slide us from the USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany and Czech Republic. Hello, hello, Joy. Hello, hello, Joy. Today is the first day of Joy. Today is the 21 of August, 2025 for this year. Looking for Joy. The real Joy date and time at this moment, Joy is real looking for.
Hey, YSS with the super YSS. Thank you.
Looking for Joy.
Thank you very much, YSS. Thank you for this support. The €5, it looks like. Lisa says not a bad turnout before 9 a.m. Well, it's 6 a.m. on the left coast.
This is the real Johnny date and time, and it is this moment John looking for.
Comply with us? I've been hearing that one for ages. There's Nando's. Hey, look at that. It's saying, wake up, you idiot. You've got a premiere soon. No video today, just a stream. Hey, we are almost at Grosvenor Street. Grosvenor. Spells Grosvenor. Some weirdos might call it Grosvenor, but the cool kids call it Grosvenor. The dummies call it Grosvenor. Open door? That sounds like open door. Alright, so says my tracker must be confused by my BPM this hour. Probably. Good morning, Sam Foster. tuning into a extremely rare, very early morning live stream.
Looking for joy and people from the USA, America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрии, Germany and Czech Republic. Они опять так воздействуют. Подонки и суки, их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Что они делают так, что не работает сотовая связь, интернет на всех смартфонах и на планшете и так воздействуют. Подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Looking for joy. Stand now to cooking my lunch and my breakfast. Turkey meat and cheese sauce, to cooking turkey meat with cheese sauce, vegetables, onion, cabbage, carrot, milk, butter, cheese. I don't know this poison, this препарат с гормонс and poison or without. And to cooking my breakfast lunch what I was to cooking in yesterday. Looking for joy.
Riding a giant heavy e-bike on the sidewalk is just about as bad as anything drivers do. That's kind of the equivalent to people just getting into the bike lane and going for a ride in a car. Things have got their model changed a lot recently. It has. I don't think that's the mall that's in any danger of being redeveloped. You might see some towers spring up in the parking lot. And it's raining a bit more now. Typically, she says rain all day, I guess. Yeah, we haven't had like a cool and rainy day in quite a while. I'm sure this is very welcome for a lot of people. And Clark just got a study. Oh, that's interesting. There's starting a new job downtown next week. We'll be kind of looking at well, congrats. On that. Of the weight and speed that can make them dangerous. Since that thing there, I would not be opposed to requiring anyone riding that. see you around one more time. So we're actually. Leech from you, but you don't get anything.
I don't mind nothing,
Yeah.
but I want how I need to do to elevate what I'm doing. Because I can't take over the work that I did so far has never been done in a long time. So the universities and stuff like that, they will just be interested to do a study on my body to see the benefit from walking.
Yeah.
Because no one ever walked this much. I'm 70 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the benefit from walking is enormous.
It's the best exercise you can do, right?
Yeah, especially for people who are 50.
For longevity, for.
Yeah, you can rebuild your joints.
Your name again? Ms. Amali. Well, it was nice to meet you. And keep doing what you're doing. All right, I'll say hi now. Whatever I do. Cheers. A fellow Toronto, I've always been curious about him. I've always seen him walking just endlessly around the city. But I've never wanted to disturb him because he's always like in a power stride. And you don't want to like, you know, when someone's in full gear, like this person here jogging, you don't want to like stop them and interrupt what they're doing. But he was just standing there taking a break. It's cool to learn a little bit more about him and his story. Oh, longevity. Did I say longevity? But good for him. Keep up the good work, sir. Wayne Fields says, wow, Toronto's Walkman. Yeah, it's sure not me. It's that guy. He said he walks the equivalent of a marathon today. Pretty awesome stuff. Friendly guy. You won't get any arguments from me that walking is the best thing you can do. Well, I should have checked out his footwear. That guy had his little one up on the handlebars. Speaking of one, there is no one. Starting to rise over Yorkville. Starting to rise. This is the finish rising. All right, good morning, Angelica, Charlotte, and Liam. flagship Lulu. Their stock has been going up lately. Battered so badly, so you could say it. There's been some interest in it. It's being a good deal, apparently. And we're here at Young and Bloor. You know what? Let's power walk up to Rosedale Station. I wasn't going to, but yesterday's live stream was a little bit short. So I will pay that short live stream penalty on this one. I'll have the rest of my Aquafina. Thank you, Chris, the Pepsi driver. So we're just going to go north one stop up to Rosedale.
Looking for Johnny. This is my Johnny breakfast lunch for this day in prison. Looking for Johnny. I don't know Johnny. This is poison with psycho preparates and narcotics and other preparates and hormones or without. Looking for Johnny, I will be eating it.
You're gonna run me over here.
This Johnny potato mash with stocky meat with cheese sauce and vegetables and cream cheese and coffee with 2 little spoons of sugar. Johnny. Looking for Johnny. Don't know Johnny. This is poison or is not poison. Looking for.
QB House. Express haircut. Starbucks.
And then listen to Johnny music. And to like Johnny jazz and law. Looking for Johnny. And to Johnny is actually low and jazz. Looking for Johnny.
Look into Yorkville. That was featured in yesterday's video.
And then to dream to learn jazz. Looking for Johnny. In Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, or Czech Republic. Brazil. Help me, Johnny, please. Come to Johnny, please. Take me, Johnny, please, with you. Of this prison Russian zone with you. Help Johnny, please me. I will be Johnny to eating this. I don't know Johnny, this is fake or no, not is fake. Looking for. I will be eating it. Looking for.
Alright, let's cross over. This car didn't know I was crossing, so that's fair game. But we're just gonna head up to Rosedale Station. Tyler's assuming I don't like Starbucks. No, I actually do like Starbucks. I'm just in the habit of trying to not go to chain stores whenever possible, or at least not big international chains. Am I going to the C&E again tomorrow? TBD. I'm not sure. TBD. I want to go at some point during the evening. But my My plans tomorrow are up in the air. There's a look along Davenport. It's 9:19 a.m. Yeah, Tyler, since a lot of the local places, at least in my neighborhood, are about the same price as Starbucks. And I'm not too fussy with my coffee. I tend to find most of it to be pretty good. So I'll just go to one of them. If convenience is an issue, or if I'm feeling extra cheap, I just might pop into a Timmy's. But sadly, one of my local cafes doesn't accept Amex, so they haven't seen me in a while. Oops. Sorry, not sorry. There's Coffee Lunar, speaking of. Will says, don't ban me, but you'd rather Tim's over Starbucks? Hey, it's all good. I think most Canadians would rather Tim's over Starbucks. It's like half the cost. And if you're just looking for fuel for the gas tank, I don't really think it matters too much. Karen on the Humber Lakes Timmy's. But several years ago, they did change their bean supplier. And a lot of people picked up on the difference. And then McDonald's swooped in and contracted their old bean supplier. And McDonald's coffee is actually pretty solid. Spark, Shop, and Coffee. See, there's a lot of places like this in my area. Well, pretty much every area in Toronto. We are almost at Rosedale Station. Minutes before markets open. Much of the office dwelling crowd is at work or pretending to work from home like I used to do. Right, Matt Ross, congrats. Johnny, do you love to listen to Jennifer Lopez? Can I say no? Subs you need to do a live? I don't know. I don't think there are requirements. Maybe it's been so long. But hey, we got up north of 400 viewers on this one, and a lot of people are still in bed. Let me know down in the comments, not the chat, but in the comments if you want to see some more early morning live streams. I suppose every once in a while I could do this sort of thing. No worries, Peter Bradfield. Johnny, what data plan do you have? Oh, I have like 200 gigs with Rogers and like 150 gigs with Bell. and 100 gigs with freedom. And I try to use it all up. That's why these live streams are super high bit rate. I'm paying for it, might as well try to suck up as much data as possible.
Ты заезжай, ты нет, это this moment, он там форжай.
Drew is still in bed.
Ты заезжай, комфорт. Ты заезжай, ты нет.
There's the destination.
Комфорт.
50 subs to mobile live stream, no minimum from your laptop or desktop computer. What's silly is you can do a mobile live stream through your desktop.
Straight now I do cooking pancakes for food.
Yeah, so like I said,
I don't know with what to consist it, Jai. With psychopreparats, hormones and personal result, looking for Jai.
essentially what I'm doing. Plans going live at that time? Yeah, whatever my long-term stocks, since you're asking this about got a whole lot of AMD, ASML, and SoFi. Those would be my big three in America. And on the Canadian side, I've got Amy, which is like 66%. I bought that one at 10 cents. Now it's 6 cents. That's recycled battery material. That one called the Alaskan. That one's got 42%. And I've got one called Hypergraph.
такой канал фастфуд pancakes. I don't know what to consist it. It's psychopreparats, hormones and poison without. Looking for.
What's this guy doing up so early? I don't know, but 9 times out of 10, if I am up at this hour, I've got a flight to catch. But good news on that front, the flight attendant front, apparently has been, they reached an agreement, a tentative agreement last night. I was actually going to go to the airport later today to maybe report that because there's a lot of craziness going on. Just do a walk through Terminal 1, record some of the strike action, try some light on that, and then hop on the Up Express and make an Up Express video coming back to the city. But as I was waiting to go into the studio for the interview, they broke the news that the strike was averted. So that changes those plans. I'm here at Canadian Pacific Park. There's the financial district. Lori says, hello Johnny, great interview this morning with David Collins. I listened to the show daily. I heard you on Zoomer yesterday morning. Well, that's probably it for me on major media for a long time until I get by a car or something like that. But thank you. Figured out Johnny is up before sunrise. Yeah, I called it sunset. When I was on the radio. A little bit of a gap. Lucy says that I'm up to 138K subs. Yeah, we pulled in 2,000 new subscribers over the last few days. And there is Forma rising. An awesome looking Frank Gehry designed high rise. Aiden Thompson McGuire, $6.99. Good job, Johnny, on both interviews. Thank you, Aiden Thompson McGuire. Thank you so much. I'm really curious how many viewers I
To franchise this and to waiting is where this product will be is goldly of colors looking for Jay.
something in my backpack here. Hey, another soda sticker. Hey, let me check that one out. Mafia IR with SAR. I'm not familiar with that currency, but thank you so much, Mafia. He says we'd love to see the interview. Hopefully it's on YouTube and condition. I don't think the one yesterday is archived, but I think you can play it on the BBC website. Wellington Streets. I think I would take 9 fingers. That's assuming I would have an eyebrow and just 1 finger. I'd rather have 9 fingers. Greetings, Estelle. You'd have to think it like, would you rather have... No, I think any finger, anything will take precedent over eyebrows. You can always get your eyebrows like tattooed on. This is Johnny on the airline. Hey, I took advantage. I made a video before. I did a very early morning video.
To wiesz, to kupią, że podchód.
It's nice. I think we're going to hit around 23 degrees later today, so it's definitely cooled down.
American że dish pancake traditional with British population. It's on the fourth
Some might say too early. I don't know what we can do. We might head down to Harbor Street.
The double dish
Lisa, $5 for
of
doing
my
the damn thing.
breakfast, lunch and
Not
dinner
requesting
together.
to just take the interview
The
from home
complete
like I did
dish.
last time. Getting up. Actually, I wish Yogi was
Breakfast,
here. I actually
lunch,
made a
dinner and dessert.
video
Looking
before
for
sunrise.
that.
Official sunrise was at 6:27 a.m. and I started recording before that. But thank you, Lisa, for the $5. And there is where I went.
The
Those doors, there was where
double
security guy-
number dish 2.
What
Pancakes.
was cool is they put this goofy
Don't
looking
know
visitor
that to consist
sticker on
pancakes.
me.
З психопрепарат з
When I
гормонцем
went to the
поясом
studio, the
result
morning show host told me to
is
take
the
it off.
ingredients of this dish pancakes fast food. Looking for that.
Yeah,
I love it, look for
on the streets.
sharing. And just very long sharing music. Looking for the Женя.
You know what,
Не
let's
то
cut
like
through
on
the
Женя
stuff.
jazz.
Actually, no, we don't see this area
Looking
too
for
often.
Женя. And to dream on Женя. To learn on jazz. In
Let's head
Canada,
over to
Alaska,
Simcoe
USA.
Street, and then we'll
Scotland, England.
or lower Simcoe
United
Street,
Kingdom,
and we'll pop
Muslim
down
Strand,
to
Sastra,
Harbor,
Germany, Czech Republic, with you.
east
In
on the
libraries. How please me, Женя.
streets. Bonjour.
Take Jenny, please me with you.
I don't even know what I just read.
Of this prison Russian zone with you. Come to Jean, please.
There's the Metro Convention Center.
And there is Jean to learn this music, Jean. Looking for Jean. Jean. I can't tell. And Jean, to Jean Dreamer.
There's the entrance
To learning music by
studio.
Francis
He was a famous
Hopperin.
pianist who lived up
And
at
Jean.
St.
Henry Purcell is all works for harpsichord. Hope Johnny please me. Take me Johnny please with you. Of this prison Russian zone with you. In lots of countries. There
I had
will
plans
want
to go check out
live
the
forever.
airport during the strike,
Hope
but I
me
was a little
Johnny
late for
please.
that.
Take me
I'm
with
glad I
you
didn't
this
do that,
prison
because
Russian zone. With you,
that
hope
would be a
me
nothing
Johnny
burger
please.
since the strike ended.
Realize migration and let people rush from the USA,
And yesterday,
Canada,
after my
Alaska,
lunch train, I
Scotland, England,
wanted to go check out
United
Whole Foods
Kingdom,
because
Muslim
they're
Strand,
having a
Austria,
70% off everything in the store sale.
Germany and Czech Republic. Hope me
It
Johnny
closed down by
please.
August 22nd, but when I got there was a crowd of people in front of it.
I will be Johnny to eat in it. I don't know Johnny. The Johnny with psychopрепарат с hormones and poison or without.
Need to keep the
And
store
crazy
still open.
preparates. Looking for.
It was the North York
I will
Whole
be
Foods.
drinking and eating it, Jenny. At this moment, looking for.
That video didn't really get off the ground, so I just kind of improvised and made another video and went home and watched the Blue Jays commit a series of hilarious defensive errors and Tommy Pham acting like a man-child. Greetings, Nelson, watching from Taiwan. Good morning, Sebastian.
I will dream inside to eat
By
hamburgers and
XMR with no
cheeseburgers
KYC.
every
Monero,
day
Toronto.
with cola
Monero was under a 51%
in America,
attack.
Canada, Alaska, Scotland,
That's
England,
a so-called privacy
United Kingdom, Muslim
cryptocurrency.
Strand, Sastra, Germany, or Czech Republic.
So yeah, it's basically a vehicle for money laundering.
Джон Джефферсон. Комфорт Джек. Section J. They like giant cheeseburgers and hamburgers. This is my giant favorite variants of food, cheeseburgers and hamburgers. Johnny Cola with potato and tomato joint. Looking for peanuts. Looking for.
Get rid of all your stuff. Just have a crazy store-wide sale. Lafia IR, thank you so much, Johnny. You are the best. No, thank you. Thank you for tuning in and sending your support. I could say you're the best. I want to cross, but I don't want to wait for the light. There's the Intercontinental. Good morning, Brittany. Sights and sounds downtown in the early morning. Johnny, do I have auto white balance on? Yes, when you shoot in conditions like this, I find it's best just to leave auto everything on. You set the white balance for certain conditions, it's going to go out of whack pretty soon. As soon as you step into the shade or indoors or in different lighting. Only when I'm in my apartment shooting on the mirrorless do I control the white balance. I've got a gray card that my camera uses to calibrate the white balance, so it kind of does it for me. I just throw the gray card in front of the camera and it calibrates based on that. Greetings, Chris the Pepsi driver. Hey, we cracked 200 viewers already. Considering many of the West Coast viewers aren't going to be awake for this. All right. Keep the camera on the right on the artwork, not so much on the left side.
Голова за. Да все за, ты это. Нет. Голова за, золото все за. The Johnny under influence of these technologies is not good. As Johnny is maybe will
Generally,
be
it's a good practice when you
without
walk
Johnny
through here
influence of mind control
to the side.
technology. Looking for
that
Johnny.
has the art on it and
Looking
not the other
for.
side. Good morning, Alicia Lewis. Jeanette is here. Good morning, Jeanette. I got your super thanks
Looking
Thank
for
you.
Johnny.
that you sent on the last
Какой
live stream.
Johnny это? Это Johnny.
What time is it in Texas? 7 a.m.? Chris the Pepsi driver kid hooked me up with Aquafina. This is Olympic Park. Sky Dome in the back, CN Tower.
Johnny finish титан на
Greetings,
Johnny.
Randy Rock.
Looking for Johnny. The золото finishes this moment Johnny. Looking for.
Oh, I never noticed.
It's not pleasure. and
Like
pleasant.
names and dates
And the
for
taste,
all these
as Johnny is maybe will be in it. Without Johnny under influence of this mind control
601
and
SLC.
physical
What is SLC?
and other technologies.
Morning Family DJ here in Mexico. It's 6
Это
a.m.
my brains and my body. Looking for Johnny. The sexual that Johnny, sexual
That's
looking
Cross
for.
Brumner Boulevard.
And Johnny is
Off
rightly
in the distance.
was to cooking this my dishes.
I have not yet had my morning
Is
coffee.
rightly.
I did have my morning
And
smoothie.
Johnny to no one. As Johnny to cooking is simple, is simply and light dishes.
Johnny, have I been to
Is not
Australia
of
already?
very
Already, as if
difficult. And Johnny
That's a mandatory
Johnny to
stop. No,
know
I
when
have
I
not. Oh,
cooking.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
as Johnny need to
Morning
cooking
from Brisbane.
is
says
very
Christopher Kelly. Good morning to you.
is very light
It's not morning where you
and
are.
Johnny and simply dishes. I don't like cooking Johnny. I do like Johnny fast food. But I to cooking it
Morning,
Johnny
Kimberly.
because Johnny straight now the time Johnny with burns at my hemorrhoids of laser technologies. The Johnny the special diet for my
Relatively
hemorrhoids.
Unchanged from that video I posted on the other channel.
Burns
Mark
at
G.
my hemorrhoids
JS,
of
I enjoyed your interview.
technologies,
Thank you. Thanks for
Johnny,
tuning in,
laser. And eating Johnny special diet. What is need is when Johnny
This will be the longest streak of consecutive
Burns
morning radio interviews
at the body
I will
and
ever have in my lifetime.
hemorrhoids of laser technologies,
It's gonna be
of
pretty hard to
laser
top
earth
two.
arms. Looking for
Abhishek says, anyone from Wagga Wagga? Is that a real place? There's Look North on Simcoe Street.
Looking for Johnny. Они опять так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки, суки, их пиздосранки, гондоны, суки, кобеле. Делая жуткую боль, кого-то по голове пнули. Кого-то все болит челюсть. Кого-то по ней пнули. Они опять так воздействуют. Этой аппаратурой, подонки и суки. Русские подонки и суки, их пиздаёбки. И гондоны, суки и кобели. Looking
I
for.
would say so. He gave me a bit more of a leash than I
Джайм,
thought.
please. Ты Джайми, please,
Just
with
go
you.
off and ramble on
This
my own.
prison Russian zone. With you. In once of countries where we want lives forever. Oh, my first birthday in prison. Russian zone. And this forever. I will come not Johnny to live in Russian zone with Russian rats and their suits and hairs. What I to hating of my first birthday. And this forever.
The crumbling gardener.
Help me, Johnny, please. To realize my immigration of this prison Russian zone with you. And will want Johnny live with you. And with all white people Russia. And Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England.
Says I won't see
United
much.
Kingdom, Northern strand, Sister German, Czech Republic.
I think a
Republic.
building development,
And
but
Johnny to
local
speaking
movies
is only
chopped
at
it
the
down to two.
English and
Reduced
German
the number
language.
of units in it.
And to learning
Over
Johnny
your band,
English
you did an
language
entire
and
video
German.
on just how asinine that whole
And
process
Johnny to have got my work and money. And Johnny restaurants, business, bars, manufactures, industry. magazines, shops, selling industry, transport, offices, mobile internet, beauty industry, and others industry. In Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, or Czech Republic. I will have got my free time journey and my availability home or flat or little house in credit or hypotheca. And journey maths for education. And journey English and German language. And journey music industry, classical and jazz. Hope journey please. Hope journey please. Only journey English, America, USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, United Kingdom,
Domenico says good morning from
France,
Italy. You were here
Netherlands,
it was amazing. Glad you enjoyed it.
Germany, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic music. Hope journey me please.
That's a country I
And
just...
just journey. Hope
Hey, Chris, the
journey
Pepsi
please.
driver.
Come to journey please.
You really do have an
This
opportunity.
journey please with you.
Thank you,
This
sir.
prison,
Nice.
Russian zone with you. Help me journey please. Trust my immigration. This prison, Russian zone with you. Once of countries.
That is
There
awesome.
will want to end for all
Chris is the
journey.
Pepsi driver,
Help
long-time
me
viewer.
journey please come to
In
me.
person super chat.
I don't
Pepsi
journey no
mobile.
today. I am not journey to have what journey a car. And journey $1 or euro. And journey the real
We've got an
contacts
Aquafina.
with journey the real white people's race from the same America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England,
I've been
United Kingdom,
sniped
Netherlands,
a number
France,
of times.
Austria,
That
Germany,
might
and
have
Czech
just been
Republic. Peoples, what will come to helping me
surprising one.
to realize my immigration and to taking me
10 out of 10 to
of
you,
this
sir.
prison,
Thank you.
Russian zone, in lots of countries where we
We'll
want
get
to
to
live
drinking this very
forever.
soon.
Hope my journey please my happy life and my life. But this journey is never not what's
You
to
only
have
close when
what.
the countdown starts.
Help me
It makes things more
please
exciting.
journey. Help me please journey. Take journey please me with you. With white
If I start
people's
this now,
race
I'm gonna have to
from the Canada,
use the
Alaska,
facility.
Scotland,
Singer that
England,
I'd like, but I'll
United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. This
wait till
prison
we're about
Russian
40
zone.
minutes out from ending
With
the
you.
stream, and then we'll
And
crack it
once
open.
of come to join. There will want to
Jeanette?
live us forever. Come to
Again,
join,
Jeanette,
please.
$5 for
Help
an early
me.
bird snacky.
Help me,
Thank you so
Jeanette.
much,
Please.
Jeanette.
Take me join with you. This prison Russian zone with you. I will not continue to live in Russian zone with Russian rats and their fucking kids. Help me join,
Way
please.
back. Thank you for that, Jeanette.
This action job that. Help me join, please. And white people's race.
As we go
From the
along,
America, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic. Help me join, please. I join to finish eating this
oh, just
shit
in
and
case
scam
anyone
under
doubted his
influence
integrity, Chris, the Pepsi
of
driver,
mind
is in
control
fact
technologies
a
looking
man who
for
drives a Pepsi truck.
looking for is how to finish journey at this moment. This is not what I to liking and loving. I to liking Johnny hamburgers
York Street, that'll be,
and cheeseburgers, Johnny,
or that will take
and
you through
cola and
financial district
potato,
pretty much.
and tomato and cakes, and cherry cakes and Twin Peaks Road, Johnny, and coffee with ice cream, and Johnny,
Good
porridge
morning, Whippy Dude.
with
Turn on the Hubbard
Johnny,
up early. I'm in a
jam.
5:10.
and milk butter. And Jay is liking meat, chicken, whole pig, Jay. giant other variants. I don't like to
I'll check out the waterfront.
eat
Maybe.
this
Next time
variant.
I go live.
To like enjoy hamburgers and cheeseburgers. Looking
I'm actually
for
gonna have a.
is only fast food and cola and beer and
Aquafina?
and to drinking brandy and whiskey with coffee and tea in Alaska, Canada, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Looking for joy. Looking for.
Knocked my microphone off.
It's never not joy. It's never not joy was to drinking whiskey and joy nature. And nature joy brandy. Hope joy please me.
Radio station, give me
And joy зверя.
snacks and coffee.
Want to drinking whiskey and brandy with coffee.
They run a pretty
Looking
lean
for
operation.
joy
There's not a whole lot of
and
people
beer.
there in the morning.
And cola.
You think maybe for a big radio show,
Help me
there'd
joy
be a lot of
please.
people, but no. Not
And
a whole-
joy
I guess
dancing
probably radio
jazz.
doesn't require anywhere near
Help joy please me.
over there.
Два people
There are
сразу.
people that
From the USA, America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Help me
Last time
out,
I
please.
was with the viewer Credence and we
And there, to dream and there,
over Square Park.
plays and learn jazz in libraries, USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria,
Radio
Germany,
presenter now
and
knows
Czech Republic with you. Help me there,
I
please.
am not.
And to dance and the jazz.
Everyone is remote.
Looking
Probably.
for.
Probably. Chris Mills is here. Fernando is here. I wonder if we'll be able to crack 300 viewers at this early
Looking
ass
for
hour.
the section title and me is near.
She's been in a lot of
And
things. hasn't
please
she?
on the left. Section.
Crazy Rich Asians, I think, was when most people knew about her. She was
what
in
I
one movie
do
where
actually
she was supposed to
is
be the
not a
sister
fake
of Sandra Oh, who I think in real life is like 30
and
years older
scam
than
and
her.
shit. There's actually what I do looking for looking for
It was actually a pretty bad movie too. I don't know why I watched it.
looking for and today finished taking this and drinking.
Yeah, probably.
Now I will be there to smoking. Looking for help me please.
Impact
Take
Kitchen.
me with you. This prison with you. Help me please.
Her real name is Nora Lum. Akil says hi from Mississauga. Whippy dude, it was CBC. At least it says I love bad movies. Yeah, I've been making my way through The Wolf of Wall Street for like the 10,000th time.
That dreaming there to learning the English language and German language. Actually, the what I do learn is actually is not a fake journey and shit it's scam.
Off each stone, but it's very well.
And Jenny will cannot. And Jenny will and Jenny will cannot to listening a rats language.
No
Language of rats, Russian rats, and their 6 and hairs.
we're all like
And,
prancing around, graceful and
not want to speak in the language of rats, Russian sucks and hairs, this little sucks and hairs, what I to hating on my first birthday. Help me, Johnny, please.
Speaking of bad movies, the new remake of War of the Worlds on Prime is awful. Apparently, it's not even new. The movie was so bad, Amazon sat.
Опять так воздействует аппаратура. Looking for Johnny. Подонки, суки, с их пиздаёбками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Делаю жуткую боль, как будто пнули по голове. И делаю так, что как будто все перерезано. Looking for. And to dream and Johnny. To Johnny. To no one. Johnny. And to Johnny. Want to Johnny. To no one. Is absolutely. And is rightly English language on German. Looking for Johnny. The show that.
Jason Bourne movies. I think of that genre, the Mission Impossibles are the best.
Scum shit. What I not to know and is what to consist this shit on scum. What to I buy his every day. Из психопрепарат с гормонцем пыса or without. Заряжай хотли. Зарфоржание. I will not put up this product in the fridge at this moment. Because it's very hotly at this moment. It's very hotly. I have to wait on Johnny. As Johnny, this products will be is very coldly. Looking for Johnny. Закшижал for. Comfort, Jean, ты finished. Зол, ты finished, Jean. Ты finished, Jean, ты eating. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. This is the moment, Jean, looking for. To dream, Jean, to welcome together with you. And those white people's race in Alaska, Canada, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. And everyday walking and to working with my Jenny workplace without contacts with black rats and little suits and hairs. And to dream and to have got my working job without contacts with black rats and little suits and hairs is where Johnny is only I at my workplace and job place and computer or transport Johnny or Johnny kitchen or Johnny manufactures Johnny всех. Help me, Johnny, please. Or Johnny beauty salon. Salon. Beauty salon.
Imagine being like
Looking
mentally
for
ill and actually
Johnny.
trolling people
Help me, Johnny,
using that
please.
name. Oasis is not at
Or Johnny. Hotel.
Bank Arena apparently.
Or Johnny. Transports.
So it's not Oasis.
Or Johnny. Internet mobile. And Johnny. Sales management. Magazines, shops, industry. Help me, Johnny, please. Johnny to remain will be manager. Help me, Johnny, please. To release my immigration of this
I've ever seen
prison Russian
Denver
zone
conspiracies in the
in
wild.
lots
Yes, I
of
was
countries.
having
There will want to live forever. And my free time,
no longer
Johnny.
there on Danforth, and
And
people
my
walking by, and I'm
forever
like,
education,
"Hey,
music,
and you
and
looked
Johnny
over and
English
waved
and
and smiled
John
and then
language,
kept walking.
and Johnny management, and
This is
Johnny
like 4 years ago, maybe.
internet and mobile industry.
That was my
Help
only
me, Johnny, please.
camera conspiracy sighting.
Help me, Johnny, please. Take me, Johnny, please, with you. This prison Russian zone with you. Help me, Johnny, please. And let people
Lining up
thrust.
for some artist
And
named
they'll
Tate
say,
McRae.
America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. And Johnny will wanting to have got my life into wanting Johnny to live in my inviolability and personal life is only I what Johnny I want to want him. Is only as Johnny I to want him
I recorded.
and love him. Is not Johnny as wanting Russian rats and their suits and hairs.
Good morning, Brad
Help me,
Palmer.
Johnny, please. And to have got my freedom, independence, work and money. And this inviolability, home, flat or little house. Johnny, creditor, hypotheca of my work. Help me, Johnny,
Even then,
please.
often for the premieres, I
And
just
white people thrust
pop open
from
the
those
laptop
countries
and go on my
where
phone.
we want live forever. Help Johnny, please. And Johnny to finish eating this shit scam. What I want to know is what is this shit and scam to consist is real. Is real. Is психопрепарат гормон с поясным result. Looking for
of the Board, starring Carrot Top. There's a scene where he answers
To haven't got jam my Dalmatian is inviolability. And my inviolability flat.
possibly get.
And my discount is inviolability. And my herpsichord is inviolability. And my classical music and jazz of my free time. Hope my genre, please. And my channel about music and arts. Hope my genre, please.
Now we're going up Bay Street.
Комфортно. Зажен зарыл, де там зазнома. Зарыл комфорт.
Although it's not super active. There's a filming for The Boys prequel up on Sunday, yes. Just a few blocks west of here. Mike Landry, the CBC was cool. Fun experience. Waiting in their little green room
Please.
area.
Два попалось раз.
It all happens
From
pretty
this
quick.
country, where
They
we
bring you
want
to the
please
studio, they sit down
throw.
in front of the mic,
Уважаем,
meet the
please.
host, you chit-chat for 30
To realize
seconds, and 3, 2, 1,
my
you're on
immigration,
air.
I'll give me my life, Женя. Вот это Женя is not to having God. It's only Женя to dreaming to having God. And to realize my immigration. In lots of countries where I will want live forever. Of my first birthday in prison. Russian zones forever. Уважаем, please. This Jenny under influence of this technology is very pain head looking for. And Jenny is very pain this looking for.
Michelle says I was so excited to hear your interview to Sam. Thank you. Hopefully it didn't disappoint. Did I know the host before this? No. The last time I was on this morning radio show, it was a fill-in host. And I called her by the wrong name right at the start. So it was like note to self.
This is my personal case. And the matter what I to learn is actually and me is near. And Jenny, this is my personal.
Yeah, would you do?
Jenny,
Yesterday's was
my personal matters and or case. Looking for Jenny.
and we're at King and Bay Streets.
Looking for Jenny.
Madano cheers Johnny on the 2 radio interviews. Thank you, Madano. Thank you so much for the support and for doing fine work as a mod. Thank you, Madano. Cheers to you. Brad says, so her concert is at 7:30 p.m. tonight and there are already people waiting. What the hell? Michelle says I forgot to plug my YouTube channel. I think that's kind of a lame thing to do. Plug in your own thing. They mentioned my name, they mentioned I had a YouTube channel, that's enough.
Ты the Russian move looking for. What the fuck looking for.
enjoy work mode. The suits are wondering why I did with the camera set so early.
Комфорт Laser Technologies.
Steps in yet? Just over 10K?
Technology will be smoking comfort. Comfort.
Is Fan Adelaide? Skyscraper Canyon on Adelaide, especially if you look at it from around this street. I'm seeing the streetcars on it, but it kind of sucks that they still get tangled in traffic. This says I have an entire day ahead of me. Look at all I can accomplish. As we start to get rained on lately. Well, I bought a PC game that I've been playing once in a while, but I haven't really had the time to sink my teeth into it. Maybe this afternoon. I'll give that game the TLC it deserves. Haven't been already. You probably haven't hit 100 yet. I would be.
The cigarette smoking. Looking for. I don't know Jay. The nature. Cigarettes are fake. I don't know it.
A marathon a day? Every day? Rain or shine, doesn't matter?
When I have to do my laundry, grocery, and cooking and stuff like that, I take some time off. But overall, I keep walking.
Looking for Jay. Они постоянно навязывали всякую дрянь видеть. У меня не было ни интернета, ничего в детстве. Ты в подростковом возрасте. Они всегда навязывали смотреть дерьмо поганых, мрачных цветов, неприятных, дряни, дерьма. Looking for. Именно книги, где нарисовано всякое дерьмо неприятных оттенков и цветов. I don't like this style. Looking for Jay.
Universities and stuff like that, they'll be interested to do a study on my body to see the benefits of walking. Because there's no one ever walked with mom. I'm 17 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the benefit from walking is incredible.
The best exercise you can do, right?
Oh shit, yeah, especially for people over 50.
For longevity, for...
Yeah, you guys rebuild your joints, everything.
Well, your name again?
This is
5 a.m. So I did a very early morning video. How's the weather this morning? It's nice. I think we're going to hit around 23 degrees later today, so it's definitely cooled down a little bit. Alright, this is John Street. Lisa says I was out of bed before you. I woke up at 5:10.
The animals.
Yeah, it was
Looking
early.
for Jay.
Some might say
To dream Jay. To have my Dalmatian. Looking for Jay.
And Jillian Felix. I don't know what we can do. We might head down to Harbor Street.
In Canada, Alaska, USA. Scotland, England. United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Czech
We're
Republic.
not requesting to just
And
take
the
the
Jay
energy from
dreaming
home
to
like I did
have
last
what
time.
Jay Dalmatian.
Actually,
In
I
my
wish Yogi was here. I actually
availability,
made
home,
a
flat, or house,
video
little.
before sunrise. Official sunrise
Looking
is
for
at 6:27 a.m.
Jay,
I started recording
dreaming
before that,
Jay.
but thank you, Lisa,
To
for the
have
fiber.
got my Dalmatian is availability.
And there is where I went. Through those doors, there was a security guy. What was cool is they put this goofy looking visitor sticker on me. And then when I went to the studio, the morning show host told me to take it off.
To dream Jaya to hang
Yeah,
dolmation.
this morning there was
We're
almost
going for
nobody
Jaya.
on the streets. Quiet would be an understatement. You know what? Let's cut through the sky. Actually, no, we don't see this area too often at this hour. This hour, I can walk through there anytime. Let's head over to Simcoe Street, and then or lower Simcoe Street, and then we'll pop down to Harbor. This is east on Front Street. Bonjour, tous les mots. I don't even know what I just read. There's the Metro Convention Center. There's the entrance to the Glenn Gould Studio. He was a famous pianist who lived up at Yonge and St. Clair for much of his life. So I had plans to go check out the airport during the strike, but I was a little late to that. But I'm kind of glad I didn't do that, because that would be a nothing burger since the strike ended. And yesterday after my live stream, I wanted to go check out Whole Foods because they're having a 70% off everything in the store sale. That store was to close down by August 22nd, but when I got there, there was a crowd of people in front of it and a sign saying the store had closed, and apparently they had
Like
sold
in
out
Jaya,
of
these
everything.
colors.
So there's no
And
need to
this
keep the
style.
store still open.
Looking for Jaya.
That was the North York Whole Foods.
Don't want these
So
colors.
that video
And this style.
didn't really get off the ground,
And the motions
so
looking
I
for
just kind of
Jaya.
improvised.
Looking
Made
for.
another video and went home and watched the Blue Jays.
Looking for
It was
Jaya.
a hilarious.
And this Jaya. Looking
errors.
for.
And Tommy Pham acting like a man-child. Greetings, Nelson.
And
Watching
this
from
Jaya
Taiwan.
musical instrument.
Morning, Sebastian.
Looking for Jaya.
Buy XMR with no KYC. Monero, Toronto. I thought Monero was under a 51% attack.
Looking for Jaya.
That's a so-called privacy cryptocurrency. So yeah, it's basically a vehicle for money laundering. Lori says you're at Whole Foods Leaside on Sunday afternoon, and it was basically sold out of product. That's one way to get rid of all your stuff. Just have a crazy store-wide sale. Mafia IR, thank you so much, Johnny. You are the best. No,
Looking
thank
for
you.
Jaya.
Thank you for tuning in and sending your support. I could say you're the best.
Looking for.
I want to cross, but I don't want to wait for the light.
Looking for Jaya.
There's the Intercontinental. Good morning, Brittany.
Giant liking this style and giant colors and emotions. Looking for that. Giant heart. Looking for that. Heart. And Dalmatians. Looking for that.
The sights and sounds.
Looking for
Downtown in the early morning. Johnny, do I have auto white balance on? Yes, when you shoot in conditions like this, I find it's best just to leave auto everything on. You set the white balance for certain conditions, it's going to go out of whack pretty soon. As soon as you step into the shade or indoors or in different lighting. Only when I'm in my apartment shooting on the mirrorless do I control the white balance. I've got a gray card that my camera uses to calibrate the white balance, so it kind of does it for me. I just throw the gray card in front of the camera and it calibrates based on that. Greetings, Chris the Pepsi driver. Hey, we cracked 200 viewers already. Considering many of the West Coast viewers aren't going to be awake for this. Alright. Keep the camera on the right on the artwork, not so much on the left side. Generally, it's a good practice when you walk through here to look to the side that has the art on it and not the other side. Good morning, Alicia Lewis. Jeanette is here. Good morning, Jeanette. I got your super thanks. Thank you that you sent on the last live stream. What time is it in Texas? 7 a.m.? Chris the Pepsi driver kid hook me up with Aquafina. This is Olympic Park. Sky Dome in the back, CN Tower. Greetings, Randy Ruck. Oh, I never noticed. There's like names and dates carved into all of these bricks. .601 in SLC. What is SLC? Good morning, family DJ. Here in Mexico, it's 6 a.m. Let's cross Bremner Boulevard. Scotiabank Arena off in the distance. I have not yet had my morning coffee. I did have my morning smoothie.
Looking for animals. Looking for that. Looking for
Johnny, have I been to Australia already? Already, as if that's a mandatory stop? No, I have not. Oh, Salt Lake City, Utah. Good morning from Brisbane, says Christopher Kelly. Good morning to you. I guess it's not morning where you are.
Джоя, reveal one Joya to have got my nature hair colors and my nature light blue eyes. It's me Joya looking for.
Good morning, Kimberly.
Before the genocide for me of Russian rats and their socks and hairs. Looking for Joya. And Joya to wanting to hang out my white hairs and blue light eyes in Canada, Alaska, USA,
On the other channel, Mark
Scotland, England,
JS, I enjoyed your
United
intro.
Kingdom,
Thank you.
Muslim friends, Sasta Germany, Czech Republic, and to live with you and with all white people's race from these countries. Help me please, Joy, and Johnny Bean as Johnny Lauren. Looking for Johnny.
It's gonna be pretty hard to top two.
Looking for Johnny.
Abhishek says, anyone from Wagga Wagga? Is that a real place? There's
Looking
North
for
Central
Joy.
Street.
Looking for. Looking for Joy. And Joy will want being as Lauren. Looking for. And to like Johnny this style the most. And
The
Johnny
demolition of a very unsightly parking garage
colors.
just up
Looking
ahead.
for. Looking for.
I haven't been alongside it since it was torn down, so we're gonna see that.
Looking for Joy.
Was I satisfied with how the interview went? I would say so. He gave me a bit more of a leash than I thought. To kind of just go off and ramble on my own.
Looking for Joy. Joy, the Helga Dalmatian. Looking for Joy. Dalmatian.
They're
Herb
super
to
friendly,
herb.
super professional.
And credit to Petiha. Or of work and money.
As we walk
Herb to
underneath
herb.
the crumbling
Dalmatian. Looking for. Looking for Joy.
I won't see much.
Help me, Joy, please.
I think a
Help
three-building
me, Joy,
development
please.
of local NIMBYs
To realize
down
my
to
migration
and
of
use
this
some
prison
of their
Russian
units in it.
zone in
Only
one of
Vanity
countries
did an entire video
is where we
how
won't
asinine
live
that
as
whole
warrior.
process
Help
was.
me, Joy, please. And white people's race from the Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. To realize my migration in this prison Russian zone in lots of countries where we won't live forever. Help me, Joy, please.
41 seconds. Technically, you're not supposed to start crossing until
And
the
Johnny
timer,
finished
or if the timer is
Pizza.
running. Who the hell is not going to start
breakfast,
crossing?
lunch, dinner, dessert, Johnny, and smoking.
When you got
Looking
43
for
seconds.
Johnny. So to finish Johnny at this moment. Looking for Johnny, looking for. Help
Thank you,
me,
Fightful.
Johnny, please. Take me, Johnny, please, with you. Help me, Johnny, please.
Mary or
Help
Marie?
Johnny, please, me.
M-A-R-I? It's
Help
always a
Johnny,
guess, but
please,
thank you
take
for
me with you.
subscribing.
I this prison Russian zone with you. Come приезжаю, help me.
Amigo says good morning from Italy. You were here in
Приезжаю,
Toronto a week
please.
ago. It was amazing.
To
Glad you
realize
enjoyed it.
immigration of this prison, Russian zone and ones of countries. I will come not to live in with Russian rats and their suits and hairs. Help me, Jaya, please.
Taxi driver.
Help me, Jaya,
We really
please.
do have an Aquafina.
And I want Jaya to live on a side to wanting.
So I had plans
Is
to go
not
check out the airport.
as wanting
Strike.
Russian rats and their suits
I'm
and
kind of
hairs.
glad I didn't do that because
Help me, Jaya,
it
please.
would be a nothing burger since the strike ended. And yesterday, after my live stream, I wanted to go check out Whole Foods because they're having a 70% off everything in the store sale. That store was to close down by August 22nd, but when I got there was a crowd of people in front of it.
До
The
Жая.
store had closed, and apparently
Welcome for Жая.
they had sold out.
Одна Жая.
And there's no
Одна Жая.
store still open.
Одна Жая. And
The
good not
North
Lara.
Whole Foods.
And Злон Жая. Kirsten York.
So that video
So people sweat
really got
ras
off the ground.
from the
So I
sea
just kind of
Kingdom, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Muslim, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Одна Жая. Одна Жая. Come to me, please, Jaya, help me. Take me, Jaya, please, with you. This prison, Russian zone with you. Help Jaya, please. To realize immigration.
Greetings
Help
also
me,
watching
Jaya,
from
please.
Taiwan. Good morning, Sebastian. Buy XMR with no KYC. Monero, Toronto. I thought Monero was under a 51% attack.